Yes, just like all my friends and the things that my friends love, the things and the people my friends love. Just like all my friends, we like to start our videos, our talks, our recordings getting to the point. So today's point was just twofold. The first is that I only talk about the things I like because if I don't like it, I won't do it. So there's nothing in my life I don't like, and so there's nothing that I talk about that's not something I like. Um, and the second thing, I wanted to say is that similar to some people, exactly the same thing, same as same for me, which is that everybody in the world has seen my face. Everybody's seen my face. So I may as well. I don't really care because everyone's seen my face. And a lot of people have taken photos or secret videos of my face without anything on my face, just my naked face, and everybody's seen my face already. So may as well, talk on some videos and kind of prove that I'm still alive. And same for me, that because everybody's already seen my face, naked. You can go ahead if you want. Because I really love and I miss all of my close friends in the United States. Even though right now I'm just spending some time with my parents in Hong Kong. Hong Kong is just like a small little town, and it's mostly just filled with my mom and dad. Um, and of course, my few friends who are also friends with my mom and dad. But it must be that maybe my phone fell into the toilet yesterday. But yes, somehow, my videos, I've been a little bit naughty and less my usual sweet self in the recent videos. So maybe we need to stop the camera, the parts that make, the things that are making it less sweet, you know. Because we only talk about what we like, what we love, which are all the meaningful things, all the people in the world who are full of meaning, all the people in the world who have the same types of knowledge or completely different types, but really full of interesting things, full of meaning, full of value. That's our circle in the world. These are the people who we support. These are the people who will come and talk. Yes, it's a big party, and anybody who's full of meaning and full of beauty um, is invited. Um, and you're invited because you are meaningful. And if you're invited, you would know it. If you're invited to this party, you would know it. If you, um, yes. So I don't know. Some of my speaking videos today have to stop by themselves after a minute or two, and it may have just been because yesterday I dropped this phone into the toilet. I dropped the phone into the toilet, but I only did it by accident. I didn't mean to drop it into the toilet. I didn't mean to drop this phone into the toilet. But I was saying, because everybody has a point when they make a video, and the point of this video is the same as every point on every video that we make, which is that this is for all the friends and the fans that love us, our circle of friends. Yeah, this is just a big party, and everybody. I don't mind showing my face because everybody sees my face anyways. But same thing. I don't mind people looking at my face. But this is a big party, and if you're invited, you know it. If you're yeah. So you have to wear a mask when you're walking outside. But like I was saying, oh, excuse me. You have to wear a mask when you're walking outside, but you see my nose? yeah, like I was saying, if you were invited to a big party, then you would, if you were invited to a party, you would know. As in, if you actually were invited, you would know. Oh, 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 oh. If you were invited, you would know. The people who run this party don't care. Because if you're not invited, it means you don't know. Oh. So I'm back at home now, and I feel a little bit better after having a coconut martini at that same restaurant. So I'm back at home. Haven't changed out of my clothes yet. Wearing my Elitahari, and I just called home and I was joking around with my dad. Just playing like a little girl, and I said, just we were joking, and we were like, do you know who I am? Did you forget who I was? Which is what I still am. And which is what I always will be. Just having fun, just did you forget who we are? Which is, well, all these videos are just saying I'm still alive and I'm saying hi. And if you're invited to my party, then you would know it. You would feel it. If you were actually invited to our biggest party in the whole world, which has been going on since I was born in 1980, which is going to go on forever. If you were actually ever invited to our big party, which is going on forever, which is not live, but in person and everywhere, recorded, and if you were actually ever invited, and if you are being invited, you would know it. You know it. And if you were invited to our party, you would feel it. And you're invited to my party because you're gorgeous. Yeah, same with me. Everybody's seen my face. Everybody in the world's seen my face, so I don't care. But yes, and I support everybody. Everybody in America should be fine. Everybody should get minimum wage. Everybody gets minimum wage. Minimum wage should be 25. Minimum wage. Yes, I was just saying, everybody in America gets minimum wage at least. And minimum wage is 25. Everybody should get at least the minimum wage. And minimum wage is 25 per hour. Everybody should get minimum wage. Everybody at least gets the minimum wage 25 per hour. And it's 25 because I like this number, very gorgeous number, 25. 25, and you can do the math. You do the math. You will do the math. You have to wear a mask indoors. You will do the details. But minimum wage is 25 per hour. And everybody's coming to my party. Everybody who's anybody is getting invited to. But if you were invited to my party, you would know it. If you were invited to my party, you would feel it. And you would be invited to my party because you're gorgeous. And if you were invited to my party, you would know it and you would feel it. If you got an invitation, you would have known it. If you got an invitation, you would feel it. And you're invited to my party because you're gorgeous like me.